And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set. Starting on the mound in this one, Jose Quintana.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Okay, all set to go. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Close, but call the ball. And the count is 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
The wide to kick the pitch. Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Ryan Reynolds here. On the corner for a strike. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Up the middle. McNeil gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Key Brian Hayes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two out, space is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Hayes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Out to short. Safe at second.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
First and second, 2 down. Jack Sawinski, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Pirates strand a couple. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. back here at Citi Field. And on the mound for the Pirates, Mitch Keller.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. The wind of the pitch. That's off the mark. Ball one. Keller, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a sinker, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Francisco Lindor. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Davis will handle the catching duties in this one. 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Next offering is down low, and it's a ball and a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. He just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now here is Michael A. Taylor. That misses, and that's ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Pitch misses, and now 2-0. At the belt and fires.
Ball 3. 3-0.
That's in there, and the count is 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
The count is full.
Three-two now. Got it by him for the play.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Stepping in, Liover Peguero. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Tellez off of first with 2 away. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. And a pitch. That's down and in. In for a strike, now 3-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just punched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one fouled off. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Goes down looking. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Now it's DJ Stewart. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Right side. Peguero throws to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Queens, and the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Here comes a pitch.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
The wind and the pitch. And 1-2. And there's a ball.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Not even close there. 3-2 down. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bader raging back towards the wall. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. Foul ball there. Outside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And now the lefty. The punch out there. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. Just missed. And here it comes. Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Reached on an infield single his first time. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. And that one missing low. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. 2 outs. And another ball. Jack Sawinski up next. Kicks and deals. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Jack Sawinski. Quintana keeping an eye on him. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. McCutchen off of first with 2 away. McCutchen on the move. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That's a laser base hit. They're waving McCutchen home. He will score. It's 2-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So 2 down. Henry Davis, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Rowdy Tellez. Wouldn't chase that time. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece and stays alive. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd. Leading off, Francisco Alvarez. That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So he's down on just 3 pitches. Watch the first 2 and then chased after the third.
Yeah, not a very good at bat right there, Boog, but that was also some excellent pitching. The 0-0 and 0-1 pitches were both right on the edge of the strike zone, so it's not like he watched 2 cookies go by. Then a great job of expanding and making him chase the 0-2, knowing he would be in protect mode.
And now Brett Beatty. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting up.
That ball right there landed in what they call no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Harrison Bader, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Mets down by a pair here in the last half of the third. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. There's 1.
Well, that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. Move to first. And he's back standing. On a line out towards center. Taylor snags it, and that's the inning. Mets leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, start of the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. Quintana back to work. And a good eye there.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging. Now here is Liover Peguero. Popped out foul ground first time through. Out to short. Lindor. On to first. And a couple of quick outs. Digging in, O'Neal Cruz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
First offering, and it just misses. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. The right-hander back to work. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Dominant performance for him today. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 ball.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
This is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Rolls to second, in there. Just beat the tag. It's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Struck out swinging his first time. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
Marte in the box now, takes strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bam! 2 out.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Stewart in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That one close, ruled a ball. 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Reynolds, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Outside low, and 1-1. Down on strikes. 1 away here in the 5th.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Brian Hayes. This one smoked out to left. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now back, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bucks go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. And the pitch. Missing inside, and the count even 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
So up next for New York, Brett Baty. And he's already singled in this game. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. His bat and pops him up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And now Bader up to the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And the 0-1. And that's outside. That clips the corner.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
1-2 here. Got him looking for the K. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Top of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski.
The right fielder, Jack Sawinski.
Quintana back to work.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Activity in the bullpen. Jake Diekman getting ready to go. Lopez, the right-hander, also getting loose. And he deals. Foul ball. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first with 1 gone. Up next for the Pirates, Rowdy Tellez. 1 for 2. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air out to left. That gets down for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Quintana will depart. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. Drew Smith takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Michael A. Taylor digs in now. That clips the corner.
All 1's the count.
Two on, 1 out. Swings through him for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero.
Inside, ball
Pitch
1.
misses inside. Ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And
Outside,
another
that's a
ball.
ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And he swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Pirates 2 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Brandon Nimmo.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And that's a strike.
0-1.
Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Sawinski sizes this one up, calls it in for the out.
up next to the net, the shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And a strike on the outside edge.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That's a little bit low. The Pirates trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Down in order go the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. A new pitcher in the game, Jake Diekman.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. 1 for 3.
O'Neal Cruz.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a foul ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty good pitch there and take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
One-two now. And swinging. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, center field. Bader calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
2 outs, nobody on. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. The other way, that's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. And here is Jack Sawinski. And it's fouled away. Two outs. And delivers outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
McCutchen leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Citi Field, here's Pete Alonso. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting loose out there. Holderman also throwing. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went around, according to Darryl Parker.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Here's the 0-2. Hammer,
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here's Starling Marte.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Strike one.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The Pirates leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. This one in the air center field. Taylor settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, DJ.
Now it's the DH, DJ Stewart. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's throwing strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Man at first, one away. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And usually you're going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side. But that pitch really got in on him right there. That's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
So up next, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jorge Lopez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
The pitch. And a strike. Lopez, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Good eye right there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just missed. There's the strike. Righty delivers just off the inside edge. To the right side, Alonso steps on first for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Shintaro Fujinami appears to be getting loose. Raley getting cranked up as well. Left-hand batter waits.